What is going on, every single body? Welcome to your first real big video in Visual Prowess FX. Um, First off, I want to say I am extremely humbled and I am extremely blessed to have each and every one of you guys in here. This is a completely new experience. This is a completely new journey. I am very thankful to be on this journey with you guys and to be someone who you trust enough to exchange your hard earned money and come into this. I do not take that lightly. Most of you guys I don't even know, haven't even met, um, and you really, you trust me, and I look to uphold that trust with this service I'm going to provide to be a great mentor and to really help you guys turn up in life. I want to let you know right now that I am not going to be the reason why you are ultimately successful in this. Um, I'm not going to be the reason why you ultimately make whatever income goal that you have. Um, and I am also not going to be the reason why you do not make the income goal that you want and that you do not reach the place that you want. Ultimately, you are going to be the one who makes yourself successful. Ultimately, you are going to be the one who reaches your income goals. You are going to be the one that shows up every single day, that puts in the time, that puts in the energy, that puts in the effort to do this. It is going to be you, and that is truly what it is going to be. And I just want to make sure that we are clear on that and that we understand that. So let's go ahead and get into everything. So a little bit about myself, maybe that will be beneficial in this journey, is I'm 25. I've been trading now for a little over 3.5 years. I've been making a full time living for, I think, 2 years now. I've been able to make multiple six figures now, starting at the age of 23. Began everything as an entrepreneur at 21, started trading at 22. So I've been able to do this now. I've been blessed to do this for the last 4 years. And it was created by never giving up. And, I've been teaching people now for, I think, ever since I became profitable in 2016. I did it for free just because I have always wanted to help people whenever I got into this. And then started charging back in the middle of 2016. So it's been a journey. Obviously I've gotten better. I push myself all the time. I look to get better all the time. Um, and these are going to be my best videos to date. These are going to be on point. These are going to be on target. I have been blessed to go through a lot of down times in trading. And I've also been blessed to go through a lot of up times in trading as well. But it is in the down times that I have learned the most, and that God has put me through certain things that have helped me teach to teach a more smart, more knowledgeable, more educated way of trading, to be more understanding, and to be able to give back, because I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to stop. I love this, and I love to teach you guys, because to be able to bring you guys to a point of financial freedom, to be able to bring you guys to a point where you can see your kid more than just 3 hours a day, that you can be with your wife or your husband more than just having dinner with them at night, and going to sleep with them, that you can be with your mom and your dad as they get older, and you can really spend time with them, and really be with them, because life is meant more than just $15 an hour, than $50 an hour, than $100 an hour. You're worth whatever you want, and we only get so much time. We only get so much time. And to be able to do this and to be in this point, um, in life, uh, this is something very beautiful, and to have to where you can make money off of your cell phone, you can make money off of your computer, and you can do this while you sleep is a blessing. And that's what I want to be able to give back. I want to be able to go on trips with you guys. I want to be able to um, form relationships and connections and friendships, over the course of time, and do something and create something that is special, that is memorable. And I know money, it helps that. Um, a lot of people look at money in a down way, and that's people's perspectives. I have a completely different perspective. I've been taught something completely different, and I want to give that back. I'm not just going to be, I mean, I will if you want, but I will be more than just a Forex mentor, because I've came from places that has shown me a lot, and I want to give back. And this is my way. And I know money is a big, big part of a lot of people really not being able to live the life that they want. And people say that, if I had more money, then I would have a better plan. No, it's if you had a better plan, you would have more money. And this is your start right here. So, the path to becoming a professional trader, you have to treat this like a full time job or even better, meaning that when you guys are going to work, usually the boss is making you put most of your time and energy into work, into getting things done. And that's what they're making you do. Um, and sometimes you guys go and work and you goof off. Just plain and simple. You mess around. It's not that serious to you. Whatever. So how do you have to treat this like a full time job? No, you don't have to do this 6 hours a day. No, you don't have to do this 12-hour shifts. No, it's not something that you have to do. But what you need to do is stay away from distractions, meaning get off social media, meaning get away from the family, meaning whatever you have to do to get away from a distraction, you just need to do that. I don't know what that means for you, but whatever that means for you, get away from it. Put your time and energy completely into this. You don't have to do a crazy amount of work a day. If you're putting an hour a day in, guys, that's great. If you're putting 2 hours in, that's great. All right. If you are just simply putting in time to this consistently, no distractions, you are doing this every single time that you get, you're doing this and you're giving your full attention. Trust me, you are going to get this down, and it will be a lot sooner than expected. Obviously, the more time you put into it, the faster you will get this. It's plain and simple. That's how that will work. Now, the next thing you must do is learn to shift your paradigm. Things are not going to look like you're used to, guys. They're just not. It's like formations aren't going to look like you thought that they looked in maybe your formal education past. Lettering, things like that. When you get into patterns down the road and you learn patterns and things like that, they're not going to look exactly the same. Everything it's just not going to look, it's just not going to look like that. And that's why you have to shift your paradigm. That's what we're building. That's the weapon. That's the tool. That is what you guys are developing whenever you get into this. Okay, you guys are developing a eyesight. You guys are developing a tool, and you're going to utilize that to be able to make you more money. It's plain and simple. That is what you guys are going to be doing whenever you get into this. You are building that, you are showing that, and that is the true essence. Okay, that is being able to have that superior ability to predict lucrative market setups and different things like that. If you haven't read the definition of visual prowess FX, I suggest that you go and you read that, because that is what we are building. So learn to shift your paradigm. Things aren't always going to look the way that you have been taught them to. Okay, and this is going to be like learning a completely new language. This is going to be completely different. You And let me tell you this, the beautiful thing is you don't have to be super talented. You don't have to be super strong or super fast or have jumping ability, or look really good or have a lot of money or whatever. It doesn't matter. This is just simply about how much work are you willing to put in to get this down. Plain and simple. How much work are you willing to put in? If you've ever learned a new language, you understand what it takes to do that. It's very weird at first, it's very complex, it's different. You're not used to it, but then eventually you get it down. Eventually you can speak to anyone. Eventually what that person just said to you makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. And then when you start talking, they actually understand what you say. And wow, you just actually bought a burger at this restaurant and didn't even know how to do that a year ago. And your girlfriend or whoever was looking at you like, wow, babe, this is great. You can do this? Yeah, cool, awesome. Okay. It's just simply like that. Okay. You don't have to be anything special or spectacular, just the will to work and the will to learn. Okay. Now, the next point, in order to get professional pay, you have to put in professional work. Now, what I am doing in this right now is I am setting you up with a solid foundation. This section right here, the psychology videos and visual prowess FX is going to make you the most money that you've ever made in your life. Why, John? Why, JDR? Why is this going to make me the most money? Because I'm setting you up to have a foundation that will not crumble down the road. Okay. If you are just simply looking at money in this, okay, and you are not looking at building this side of things, you're not going to make money. It's just, or you're not going to last in this. Let me just put it this way. You're not going to last in this. So what I must do as a mentor is I have to lay out the foundation for you, everything that you need to be successful in this, and then we are going to move forward in learning everything. I can tell you right now that trading is going to literally, and some of you guys may have even seen this, it's a popular term in Forex. Trading is 90% mental, and 10% skill. Like, I promise you, like, you can ask people that have been with me for months now. They'll be like, yeah, strategy's easy. Mindset, that's another thing. Yeah, because it's a lot different. You have to learn how to master your emotions. So to get professional pay, you got to put in professional work. How do you think that professional athletes become professional athletes? They don't just walk into the gym one day and all of a sudden, let's use LeBron. Sees them and they're like they're great all of a sudden, and now they're playing in on the Cavs or they're playing in wherever he plays at, because who knows where he's going to go, right? Anyway, back on subject. You don't just automatically become a professional in one day. Same exact thing with this. You will not become a professional overnight. It's a consistency thing. You are going to continue to grow, continue to get better each and every single day. And you'll become a pro at this. And you will call yourself a professional. And guess what? Money does not define you being a professional in this industry. It is being able to handle the down times. I have seen people that were trading, and after a year, they made 6 figures, and they thought they were baby Jesus. And guess what? They stopped trading. They lost all their money and they don't trade anymore. Why? Because money doesn't define that. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you make $1 million. It doesn't matter. Money doesn't define you being a professional in this. It is being able to handle the down times in trading. Get back up and continue to strive forward, because you are not going to win every single time. Okay. So you have to understand how to handle the down times in doing this. That is what you're going to have to learn how to handle. Now, with that being said, we're going to move on to the next video. Our next video is going to be, who must I become in order for this to work? I hope you guys enjoyed the first video. I hope you guys understand what it takes. Watch these many times, okay? Listen to these many times if you need to. I'm trying not to make them extremely long so that you can do that and that you can go over and look at your notes and look at your things. But I promise you guys, this is going to be your foundational setup. This is what is going to make you the most money, is these things right here. It is my job to lay out the map for you so that you can go to the places that you seek in life through this. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So moving on to the next video, guys. Let's get it.